When we discuss the possibility of the Aztec having hidden their treasure in the desert southwest, not many details are included to explain why or even what exactly the treasure entails. Much of what is discussed is incorrect, mostly made up. When one watches certain television shows about this treasure, we are told about Aztec boxes and Aztec gold. We hear about Montezuma's treasure. But again, details are limited. Most of those details are wrong. So let's take some time to discuss what we really know and what history can show us. Prior to Cortes and the Conquistadors' arrival, the Aztec had built one of the greatest empires of the Americas in less than 200 years. The Aztec were well known for being able to build and control massive water projects through the use of hydroengineering. They also controlled vast regions of Mesoamerica and their resources through warfare. Because of this, the Aztec had experts and artisans in almost anything you could think of. This meant that the Aztec riches were plenty. Storage for their tangible goods were made of all material, including wood and stone. You can see here some of the materials used to fashion such storage units. The Aztec more than likely originated from the desert southwest region of the present-day United States. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples of the Americas had migrated back and forth from north to south. Look at the amount of Native American tribes that are of Uto-Aztecan origin. They are spread throughout all the Americas. That could have only been accomplished by there having been one original point of origin, most likely in what is present-day Utah. This meant that trade routes and commerce were well established and reached out in all directions for many hundreds, if not thousands of miles. The Aztec traders were known as the Poachteca, and they were known to be tough and shrewd, both vendor, trader, and spy for the Aztec elites. Now Cortes was fully aware of what the Aztec owned because he saw it all stored in the palace of Montezuma II. Montezuma kept detailed logs on all tribute paid by vassal states and trade conducted by the Poachteca. Cortes saw thousands of pounds of gold, silver, and other precious materials in the form of jewelry, statues, utensils, other objects of all shapes and sizes, and especially gold flake and dust. Cortes himself documented in his inventory logs and journals to the Spanish crown that he had taken possession of 8 tons of treasure, mostly being derived of gold and silver. So why is it, you ask, that so few gold objects have been found in the Aztec realm of Mexico? Why do we have so little golden objects in the museums for the public to see? Well, again, Cortes took much of the treasure during the course of conquering the Aztec. After Montezuma's death, his brother, Cuitlahuac, led the uprising against the Spaniards that led to the death of many conquistadors and Cortes being driven out of Tenochtitlan. To be exact, 3,500 pounds of treasure went missing on the Night of Sorrows. None of it was ever recovered. Cortes could never locate the missing gold and other precious objects. Why was that, you ask? Because Cuitlahuac, not Montezuma, had the Aztec warriors and their slaves carry the treasure off northward and distribute it in several locations that were known only to Cuitlahuac and a few of the elites. Unfortunately for Cortes, Cuitlahuac died of smallpox before returning to Tenochtitlan. And the last emperor of the Aztec, Montezuma's nephew, had no clue where the treasure was hidden. I still believe that the majority of the treasure was taken back to Utah and distributed at their origin site, somewhere underground in the Uinta Mountains. Coins from the Spanish Empire that originated out of the Mexico City area have been located and found throughout the areas of the Uinta Mountains where I believe a large portion of the treasure was hidden, with ancient artifacts and ancient burials that had already existed in the same location for thousands of years. I have personally discovered several Spanish coins in the Uinta Mountains. Stay tuned for more to come. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube page if you have yet to do so.